From the moment a human being becomes aware of the sky, something subtle begins to shift inside the mind. Because looking upward is not just a physical action, it is a psychological one. It's the moment where the eyes move first and the sense of control follows them and quietly disappears. When you stand outside at night and let your vision drift upward, past buildings, past trees, past clouds, and finally into the open darkness filled with distant light. Your body remains on the ground, but your mind is pulled somewhere it was never designed to go. This is why the feeling arrives without warning, without language, and without permission. Your brain suddenly realizes it is facing something that cannot be measured, confronted, or emotionally negotiated with in any human way. What you feel in that moment is not fear, not wonder, and not inspiration. It is a quiet compression of identity. As if the borders that normally define you have softened under the weight of something far larger. The human nervous system evolved to navigate environments with edges and consequences that could be understood. Environments where danger had a direction, safety had a location, and survival depended on responding to things that could be seen, heard, or touched. But the sky offers none of those cues. It has no edges, no visible end, and no reaction to your presence. It forces your brain to process scale without reference points, something it is biologically incapable of doing without discomfort. This is why looking at the sky does not feel neutral. Your mind keeps searching for boundaries that do not exist, and the longer it searches, the more it realizes that it is small not by comparison, but by design. What you are experiencing has nothing to do with imagination or emotion. Neuroscientists know exactly why the human brain reacts this way when confronted with extreme scale. That reaction is the same in every culture, every country, and every era. The universe does not threaten you, and it does not welcome you, which is far more unsettling than hostility. Hostility implies awareness, but indifference? Indifference means you were never part of the equation to begin with. When you stare into the night sky, nothing looks back, nothing responds, and nothing changes. This complete absence of feedback removes the illusion that existence is interactive or responsive to human concern. The silence you feel is not the absence of sound, but the absence of acknowledgement. The human mind, built to read faces, interpret tone, and search for meaning, struggles deeply when none of those signals exist. Every star you see is so distant that its light began traveling long before your life existed. The sky you are observing is not a present moment. It is a layered archive of time. A place where past and present collapse into a single visual field your mind cannot separate. Some of those stars no longer exist. Some are in the process of dying, and some will continue burning long after every human memory has vanished. Yet all of them appear equally quiet, equally distant, and equally indifferent to your attention. In this realization, personal struggles do not disappear, but they are reframed. Not because they stop mattering, but because they are revealed to exist entirely within a narrow human scale that the universe does not share. Feeling small under the sky is often mistaken for weakness. In reality, it is awareness breaking through the constant noise that normally protects the ego from confronting its own limits. Most people rarely experience this sensation because modern life fills every silence with distraction. We prevent the mind from ever fully encountering something that does not revolve around human needs or priorities. But when the sky fills your vision completely, there's no place for the ego to hide. For a moment, you see yourself not as a central character, but as a brief participant in something far older and far larger. The universe does not offer meaning, not because it is cruel, but because meaning is not a natural property of reality. It is something invented by conscious beings trying to survive their own awareness. Stars do not care if you exist. Galaxies will not change their paths based on human hope or despair. Meaning does not descend from above. It must be built deliberately, slowly, and locally. Your life matters not because the universe notices it, but because other humans do. Because for a short moment in cosmic time, you are capable of experiencing, understanding, and caring. The next time you look at the night sky and feel that familiar heaviness settle in your chest, do not rush to escape it. That sensation is one of the few moments when your mind is aligned with reality rather than illusion. Feeling small is not the universe diminishing you. It is reminding you that existence is rare, temporary, and therefore precious, precisely because it was never guaranteed. Stay curious. Stay careful. This is Cosmos Protocol.